Hello friends, welcome to Technique. This is Nirmal here, and in this video we're gonna compare the Honor 8X with the Huawei Nova 3i. So these two devices have a lot of similarities between them. Both are powered by the same Kirin 710 octa-core chipset. Both have 4GB RAM and offer similar experience with EMUI. So in this video we'll see which is better device to buy. So the Honor 8X pricing starts at 14,999 while the Nova 3i is priced starting 20,999. So there is a difference of almost 6k between these two devices, but during offer the Nova 3i is priced almost 17,999. So that makes it really worthy competitor to the Honor 8X. So let's get started with the detailed comparison. First step, let's have a look at the design and build quality. So looking at the design of these two devices, you can see that both the devices offer notch display. One thing to notice that the notch on the Honor 8X is a bit more smaller than the Nova 3i, and also the chin at the bottom section is you can see that it's slightly lesser on the Honor 8X when compared to the Nova 3i. So in terms of the design aspect, we would feel the Honor 8X is slightly superior to the Nova 3i. Now looking at the back panels, you can see that both these devices have flat back panels and the camera unit has a slight projection on both these devices. Now looking at the build quality, that's where these two devices have a difference. You can see that the build quality on the Nova 3i is really great. It is having a glossy finish and it looks really premium when compared to the Honor 8X. The Honor 8X is also a premium looking smartphone, but here we would say the Nova 3i is the better built device out of these two devices. So especially the iris purple variant of the Nova 3i looks really great in terms of the build quality. So design wise, we feel the Honor 8X has a slight edge with a bezel-less like design, but in terms of the build quality, we feel the Nova 3i is the winner. Now next, let's talk about the display. So both the phones have a full HD plus resolution display, and with the notch we have 19:9 aspect ratio on both the phones, and you can see that the display quality is really good. We have a 6.5 inches display on the Honor 8X, while we have a 6.3 inches display on the Nova 3i. So you can see that both these devices have exact display quality, no major difference here. Neither of them have Gorilla Glass support, and both the displays are vibrant, crisp and colorful. Now moving on to the software. So this is one area where there is no major difference. Both these devices are powered by EMUI, and we have the latest version of EMUI on both these devices. So if you look at the about phone and settings, you can see that both these devices have EMUI 8.2 and Android 8.1 audio out of the box. So there is no major difference between these two devices in terms of the software. So EMUI, as we all know, is a really custom UI and offers tons of features. Now moving on to the performance. So both the phones are powered by the Kirin 710 octa-core chipset, and both have 4GB RAM. We also have a 6GB RAM variant for the Honor 8X. Now talking about the performance, both these devices are exactly the same in terms of the performance. No major difference here. Both are really good in terms of performance, and the Kirin 710 is really good chipset in this price segment, and it is comparable to the Snapdragon 660 in terms of the performance. When it comes to gaming, both these devices are pretty good, but here we feel the gaming experience on the Honor 8X was a tad better. A couple of reasons. One is a bit more optimized UI we felt, and also the display is larger, helping in better gaming experience. Now other aspects, both the devices have dual SIM cards and VoLTE. We have a dedicated SD card slot on the Honor 8X, while there is no dedicated SD card slot on the Nova 3i. Now both the devices have dual VoLTE support out of the box. Now the call quality and speaker performance looks quite similar on both the phones. Now moving on to the cameras. So we have a 20 megapixel primary camera with f-stop 1.8 aperture and secondary 2 megapixel depth sensor, and on the front panel we have a 16 megapixel f2.0 camera. On the other hand, we have a 16 megapixel rear camera with f-stop 2.2 aperture and a secondary 2 megapixel camera. On the front panel, we have a 24 megapixel camera with f-stop 2.0 aperture and a secondary 2 megapixel depth sensing camera. So we have a dual camera setup on the Nova 3i. Now looking at the camera quality. So here we can see that there is no clear winner in terms of the performance. Both these devices are really good. We feel the sharpness levels are slightly better on the Nova 3i, but when it comes to low light performance with f-stop 1.8 aperture, the Honor 8X has an edge. And also in terms of the video recording, both these devices offer 1080p resolution. Neither of them support EIS out of the box. And in terms of selfie experience as well, There is no clear winner. Both these devices are really good and provides good selfie experience. We also have AI mode on both the phones, and there is also HDR Pro mode on the Nova 3i for the selfie camera. So we would say camera performance is almost similar on both these devices. And some areas the Nova 3i has an edge, while in some other areas the Honor 8X has an advantage in terms of the camera. So that was the camera performance. Now finally the battery life. So we have 3750 mAh battery on the Honor 8X, while we have 3340 mAh capacity battery on the Nova 3i. So here we feel the battery performance is definitely better on the Honor 8X. We're getting almost like 8 hours of screen on time, while on the other hand we get around 5 to 6 hours on an average on the Nova 3i. So battery performance is definitely better on the Honor 8X. Now talking about the storage option, so we have 64GB storage at 15,000 for the Honor 8X. It also comes with 128 gigs of storage, but on the other hand the Nova 3i comes in just one variant, that is 4GB RAM and 128 gigs of storage. So summing up, is it worth going for the Nova 3i for the additional pricing? So one couple of areas where the Nova 3i has an edge is, one is the design and build quality. The build quality is definitely superior on the Nova 3i. You can see that iris purple variant gives it a great feel altogether, and you can see that this is really one of the best looking smartphones out there, and looks really nice. On the other hand, the Honor 8X is not far behind, but still in terms of build quality, the Nova 3i takes the lead. Now second area is that it comes with 128 gigs of storage by default, but the Honor 8X also offers 128 gigs at almost same pricing, if not cheaper than the Nova 3i. So those are the two things for Nova 3i, but overall we feel the Honor 8X is better smartphone out of these two devices, considering that most of the hardware are quite similar. Now there is also one major difference, the branding. One is the Honor branded smartphone, one is Huawei branded smartphone. So Huawei is a bit more premium brand when it comes to brand value. So that was the detailed comparison of the Honor 8X with the Nova 3i. Hope you enjoyed watching this video. Do hit that like button. Also hit the red subscribe button for more videos. This is Nirmal signing off. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you in our next video. Have a great day.